Marc Abrams here, and we are closing in as I record this. We're about 45 minutes away from tip-off from the first game of the 68 team NCAA Tournament. March Madness is upon us, and you see my picks at the bottom of the screen for the Final Four. I like Duke. Kansas, though, Kansas could be the sleeper team if Darren Peterson is healthy and available for the Kansas, and he's playing like he can play. Kansas is a team that can really upset the apple cart here. Not big on a lot of people like St. John's in that region. UConn, they've been iffy this year in terms of compared to past years, but I think Duke and Kansas are the two best teams in the East. We go to the West. I like Arizona in that region. You know, there's some of the other teams, Purdue, Gonzaga. They've had good years, and let's just switch the camera angle here. So sorry about that. So we've had we have Arizona, but some of the teams that we in that region, you know, BYU with the Bonte, if Richie Saunders didn't get hurt, I think BYU would be a viable team in the West. As we go to the Midwest, Michigan has been blowing everybody out despite the loss to Purdue. Tennessee played very well early. There's a lot of talent there on Tennessee. They're a team that can be reckoned with. I would have liked Alabama more had Aiden Holloway not been busted with about 2 pounds of marijuana the other day. Who knows what he was doing that? He said he smokes. That's smoking a lot of marijuana. So I think Michigan, once they get there, I think they have a breeze to the Final Eight. Then them and Iowa State's a good game, but I think Michigan is too talented. As we go to the South, we like the Florida Gators to get back to the Final Four. We would have liked them had Houston not been in their same region. I'd like Houston to cut down the nets in the Final Four in a couple weeks. Illinois is a good team. North Carolina has no shot without Caleb Wilson. Vanderbilt, I think, gets to the Sweet 16. They'll beat Nebraska in the second round. So you see the Final Four picks with Duke, Houston, Arizona, and Michigan, with Houston winning the title. Hope everyone's cashing them, not trashing them, and we will see how we do in a couple weeks. And like I said, I don't like any individual games against the number of the first 2 weeks, the first 2 days, but we're going to have plenty of action over the weekend. I promise you that. We'll have plenty of game picks, some good underdogs. I'm sure will emerge this weekend in the NCAA tournament. Hope you're cashing them, not trashing them. Good luck with all your brackets, and we'll talk to you. We'll get we'll have a new boxing podcast up